This is it. This is hopefully the final go. Welcome to the Midsize Dog Podcast. This is take 184. I've been trying to do this for about an hour. I'm doing my best. I'm giving it a go. I'm trying a podcast. If you're watching, welcome. Secondly, why? You should probably do something better. Maybe go walk your cat. You could... anything. You could dust your windowsills. No one does that. It's a good idea. Dust your windowsills. I bet they're dusty. After this... no, actually, turn this off. Go dust your windowsills. And if you really want to, come back. And then I'll maybe give you some more advice later. Yeah. Midsize Dog Podcast. That's the name of it. If you're wondering why, Big Dog was taken. Big Dog Podcast was taken. And Little Dog Podcast is a little bit on the nose. It's too accurate. I'm 5'6", so that makes me little. And I get on all fours and shit in the garden. So that makes me a dog, I guess. Why? Oh, why? Why? Because I like to watch my girlfriend pick it up. You know, I tell her it's the cat next door. She believes it. Stupid. And yeah, I get enjoyment out of that. And it's freeing. It's way more freeing. Shitting in the toilet doesn't feel natural. I think outside, everyone should shit outside. In fact, that's my advice. Everybody go shit outside and dust your windowsills, because that's the way to live life. Who's watching this then? Who's my audience? Who are you? It's a big question, very deep, very philosophical, very philosophical. Who is watching? Maybe you are a middle-aged lady who is looking to buy a mid-sized dog. That's probably the most likely scenario here, because no one's typing that in without looking for a dog. If you are, this is the wrong podcast. This is not it. This is not what you want. But I will give you some advice. Mid-sized dogs, collies. Border collies, probably the best one. They're smart. They need a lot of walking, though. So if you're lazy or don't have the time, then don't get a collie. If you're lazy, get a basset. That's probably the second best mid-sized dog, or maybe a beagle, but again, beagles need walking. So yeah, if that was you and you've come onto this podcast because you're looking for a dog, there's my advice. That's all I got for you. Who else will be watching this? Someone who knows me? Maybe you're someone who knows me. Hello. Yeah, I already know you. Hello. Nice to meet you. No, I know you. If you are someone who knows me and you're just here to make fun of me, it's probably a good idea. I should be made fun of. I should be stopped. If you're gonna do that though, do it behind my back. Don't do it to my face. This is hard enough as it is, and I get sensitive. You know, I'm a sensitive guy. Although I look all this masculine and exude confidence, I can be sensitive. I cry at films. I cried at Homeward Bound when they left the dog. I like dogs. Hence the name. I cried at that film. I cried at Happy Feet when he finds out he can't sing. That is quite relatable, and they all make fun of him like you all should be doing to me right now. I cried at my girlfriend's poem. She wrote a poem. She's a good poem writer. She wrote about a nan, and I cried. I think it was on the third date. I don't know why she's still with me. Oh, this is humiliating. Who else is watching? No one. No one's watching. The Peppercorn Boys. The Peppercorn Boys. There you are. You are watching. You better be watching. You're probably the only ones who are watching. If you are watching, welcome. I did it. Congratulate me, maybe. If you're someone else and you don't know who the Peppercorn Boys are, they're three men, beautiful men, two beautiful men. There's Scott, gorgeous, Joe, even better looking, and then there's the other one, who's he's cool, nice guy, I think. Yeah, I don't know why it's called. Actually, I do know why it's called the Peppercorn Boys. This is just speculation. I think this is true, but I think it was meant to be called the Heifer Porn Boys, as in like fat people having sex on camera. But the main guy, Bruno, that's his name, Bruno. The main guy is like heavily dyslexic, like really, really stupid. They say it's like a hidden disability, dyslexia, but you can actually see it. You can see it with him. You look at his face and you're like, that guy's got it hard. Yeah, so he accidentally called the Peppercorn Boys. So that's the law behind them, I think. I don't know for sure, but they're not here to ask, I guess. Yeah, this one's going to be short. This is going to be short. I thought this would take me maybe 20 minutes. Hasn't taken me 20 minutes. Way faster than that. So maybe, actually, this is what we'll do. We'll have a look at the inventions on my phone. We can go through them together. For anyone who's watching who wants to steal my inventions, these are copyrighted now. Once this goes on the internet, can't take them. They're mine. Or you can. I don't know the rules, so you probably can. Right. The first one is a windscreen wiper ice scraper. So if when you're driving your car and it's icy outside, you click this onto your windscreen wipers and it scrapes the ice off. It's a good one. It's pretty good. It's not a bad one. Second one is a dick measuring ruler. Yeah, not a normal ruler. So just, it looks like a normal ruler, but every inch is only 3/4 of an inch. So if you're measuring it, you can take a picture of it. It looks bigger than it is. That's probably the second best one. Third one, a pad-like product that gets rid of smelly fart smells. Actually, I've looked this one up. There's a company called Shreddies. Their motto is flatulence filtering underwear. And they stole my idea, I think. It's a good idea. And they are today's sponsors, actually. So thank you for sponsoring. They're not. I wish they were. If you are watching, flatulence Shreddies people, then sponsor me. Sponsor this shitty podcast. Actually, that's quite apt because it's so shit that hopefully it stops the smell of the shit podcast. This is, I know you like this one. So, the news, you've all seen it. The news, I don't watch it, but I would watch it if the newscaster had Down syndrome. What do you think about that? Yeah, every bad story would just be a little bit lighter. You know, if there's a hurricane in Gaza, not so bad. Not so bad when he's saying it. Way better than normal. The New Testament. So you've got the Old Testament, you got the New Testament. Maybe somebody, probably me, should write the New Testament, which lets you do all the fun things that the Old Testament and the New Testament don't. You know, like eat shrimp and fuck men. The last one, actually, is good. Sea scrap. So if Dana White, if you're watching, you've got your UFC, you've got your bare knuckle, you've got arm wrestling, now sea scrap. So you've got two men jumping in the sea and they fight. That's it. It's simple, I know, but it's good. It is good. Imagine Michael Phelps comes out of retirement. Bam, he fights Michael Chandler. Michael v. Michael in the water. You know, there's the same rules apply. No eye gouging, no kicks to the groin, but you got to fight in water. So, you know, Chandler's a good fighter, but try beating Phelps in the water. You can't. Probably won't. You might. I don't know. And that's all anyone's got time for, I believe. I think that's quite enough of that. Don't you? This has been this has been the Midsize Dog Podcast with me, Max Hancock. Thank you very much. Goodbye.